I'm laughing, right? I just did a whole video just to relax my mic. My mic not even on, but don't even look up. Don't check the calendar for today's date, cause y'all know why. Straight like that. I haven't missed a Sunday, even though you can go back, you can see, okay, maybe this was posted on a Monday, or it will probably say it wouldn't say a Sunday. Just know I haven't missed a Sunday. Straight like that since the first time I said it. I can put my right hand up and say that. Straight like that. Boom. Right. Earnings for this week. The biggest names I see: JP Morgan, Delta, Wells Fargo, Citibank, Bank of America, TSM, Morgan Stanley, Goldman Sachs, BlackRock. Names I know JB Hunt, like a trucking company. But we have Regions Friday, State Street, that has to be a bank, PNC, and M&T Bank. I know M&T Bank because of one reason. It's funny enough, because of Mark Ingram when he was like, catch me at the bank and all that good stuff. But anyway, news for this week. We have great news for this week. Monday, 10-year note auction. CPI, we have Tuesday. We have CPI Tuesday. Straight like that. New home sales Tuesday as well at 10 a.m. Wednesday, PPI. So we're going to see what the producers, what's going on with the producers, right? We're going to see why they charging us this much money for honey buns. $2 for one honey bun, right? That's insane. $2 for a honey bun, bro. $2 for a honey bun. This at the local gas station. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. Initial job in regular Thursday. Philadelphia Fed Manufacturing Index, S&P Global Manufacturing PMI. But the biggest names: CPI, PPI, new home sales, October, which is interesting. Yeah, retail sales as well. But yeah, we'll get straight into the charts. Boom. So I'm already in flow because I just literally talked about this. And my mic wasn't on. But cool, right? When did I draw this? I drew this. Anyway, don't. Okay, boom. Okay, that's why I drew this. That's why I drew this. I know I wasn't tripping, but anyway, let me go ahead and talk about the weekly. We're moving up. As you can see, we're moving up. Even though we had that news with Venezuela and all that other good stuff, we're still moving up, right? We're still moving up, which is very interesting. It's gonna get me to what I'm about to say. Daily. That's why I had that right here. You can draw this trend line, boom, from this bottom to this bottom, third type of support, boom. But the top is flat. Flat, right? Flat, right? This is a, what do you call this? Ascending triangle. Ascending triangle. Straight like that. Straight like that. Boom. As you can see, we see this red box. We see demand right here. We were in demand previously, well, this week, and we got brought up about an 8. Look at that. Look at Friday candle. This last green candle. Look at Friday candle. Wick off the 8. We went higher. I don't know why I was getting into puts on Apple, and I took NVIDIA. I should have took SPY or either QQQ because it's like I seen the volume but didn't take it. But I don't even. Anyway, boom. That's in the past. Right? Boom. What am I expecting SPY to do? Either reject all-time highs, right, and go lower. We can go below the box. We can bounce off the box. Or no. That's it. We either reject or we just keep going up, reject, bounce off the box. That's how I'm seeing it. We all-time high, so we can't swing nothing. We can't swing nothing on no spot. Like, let's be so for real. So day trading, yeah, straight like that. QQQ, right? QQQ. I do have this. What did I draw this off of? Weekly. Boom. Okay. Boom. Okay. Look at the weekly RSI right fast. Weekly RSI. I'm considering this a bear flag. That's how I'm looking at QQQ off the RSI. Tech, even though SPY has pushed new all-time highs, it has been rising QQQ, but QQQ hasn't reached their all-time high just yet. I'm pretty sure. I know they will, but they haven't reached their new all-time highs yet, or previous all-time highs. But boom. Also, let's go to the daily. Symmetrical triangle. Bottom line rising, top line declining. We did break it on Friday with a nice volume. Well, not a night with a nice candle. But we see 628. That's the level that I'm looking for it to either break above and hold, or either rejects. We see 628 from. I ain't gonna consider this. I'm gonna consider this candle. Boom, from October the 25th. No, October. I'm tweaking. From Friday the 31st of October. That's how we consider it. That's Halloween, right? It's Halloween. Boom, from right here. We see the zone. We see the zone between 625, 628. And let's see if we got sellers sitting right there. I'm pretty sure possibly we'll wick above it, and possibly we could get closed down. Like the candle will go up, and then sellers will come in and just shoot the candle down. So that's what I'm looking for: a rejection, 628, or break and hold. If it rejects, I'm thinking we can go to 619, 621. Yeah, above the 8 again. Day trading. But let's get into what I believe we could swing, right? Netflix. Let's look at Netflix. Netflix, a household name. It's funny enough because the next stock is a household name. But anyway, Netflix, household name. Everybody uses Netflix. Everybody has Netflix. If you don't have Netflix, you're lying. Right? Netflix. I did buy shares Friday on Netflix. I just scaling in. DCA, dollar cost average, right? The next spot I would want to buy 85. Next spot 82. Netflix is a very profitable company. Very profitable company. Revenue trailing 12 months 2025, 43 billion. They did 39 billion on revenue in 2024. So keep that in mind. Also, like when I'm looking at they EPS and gross margin, all the good stuff. Netflix, it shows green. It's all green, and I believe Netflix is. Let's look at the RSI. I don't believe it. Let's look at the RSI. RSI is at 31. Every time a stock that's profitable, I'm gonna just say that's profitable, hits the 30 RSI, it goes up, right? We see this decline, right? Which is gonna happen. We see this decline, which is gonna happen, right? Let's look every time Netflix sets this 30. It went right below the 30. It went what is this? It went to 18. God, it went to 18. Holy, it went to 16 on the stock. So it took, let's see, boom, all-time high 21. It took 3 years for new all-time highs. Wow, it took about 3 years for new all-time highs. But that's why you buy shares. That's why you buy shares. DCA, dollar cost average, right? That's how I'm looking at Netflix. But let's look at 2019. 2019, it went towards the 30. It went to 32 actually. It went to 32. And boom. Wait, whoa, I went too far. It made new all-time highs in less than a few months. Less than, what is that, like 5 months? And then it just kept going, right? But I hope y'all picking up what I'm putting down. That's all I'm trying to say. Netflix long term. I'm buying shares. I'm buying shares. Am I gonna buy a leap? Not quite. Not just yet. Once I see it like starting to trend flip, basing, retesting levels, then I buy some. I definitely buy swings, leaps, all that good stuff. It's great like that. Next stock, Clorox, CLX. I did mention previously how Netflix is just like it's green all across the board. I can't say the same for Clorox, right? But I do know it's a household name. If you go ask your mom, then last time she brought Clorox, she'll probably say yesterday. I'm off the weekly. Let's look at the double bottom. What is this at 26? Look at the double bottom at 26. We at the 39 on the RSI. What else? Boom. Support. Look at the support. Support at 197. And to me, Clorox is just a stock that you have in your back pocket, almost like a Walmart. Walmart will forever go up because Walmart is just about everywhere in America. Honestly. But that's how I'm looking at it. That's how I'm looking at Clorox. It's above 104, which is the AEMA, and I do believe in this company. That's why I'm buying shares. And again, like how I said on Netflix, I wanted to see it. I want to see Clorox get above 117. I definitely swing Clorox. I won't be mad at that. But Clorox, it's one of them. Again, it's just one of them ones you have in your back pocket, like a Walmart. That's just what I'm comparing it to right now. But let's get to the next stock. That's not the next stock. XLC, right? I talked about this stock 2 weeks ago. XLC has been playing at this level, which I don't like at all. It's annoying. I keep getting dings and dings and dings and dings and dings. It's annoying. But I can see a slight bull flag. I can see some consolidation in range, right? If that makes sense. I'm thinking XLC goes above 119 and it goes to the yellow line, 123. That's how I feel about XLC. I ain't gonna say head and shoulders, not quite, but you can. I ain't gonna say that. But bull flag, I'm saying a bull flag, and I just wanted to go. I want this to go. Let's look out the daily consolidation. Consolidation. We have sellers sitting right at 118. Literally. I mean, it's above the 8 EMA off the daily, but really, I went off the weekly. Boom, above the 8 off the weekly, and it's been above the 8 for a minute. RSI don't look bad at all. It's just some consolidation. Straight like that. Oh, let me. VIX is at 14. I just want to see that. VIX at 14, and I'm gonna leave with this one. TTD, right? Another profitable company, another company that has good revenue, another company that can go in the future. I mean, it's in SPY, it's in VOO, it's in XLC, and VOT. So how come this company won't go back up, right? And I've been talking about TCD like a while back. I really feel like I know I can go through these pages and look when I talk about TTD, but it's like flat right now. It don't have any juice. But once that juice comes back, it definitely could go up, in my opinion. RSI 30 off the weekly, well, near the 30 off the weekly. What else? EPS 28% to grow next year. Yeah, that's it. That's all. If you know, you know. If you don't, you broke. Straight like that. But I'll catch y'all next time I post. Straight like that. Clee.